What's up, Diablo 4 players? So massive update that came out today, and you definitely want to go ahead and see what's in here because there's a lot more bugs that came out into the game, and one of them is actually giving some players a free spark. So it's very important that you actually use that spark ASAP because, well, I don't know if it's going to just get removed out of your inventory because I checked myself and I got a free spark that's used to craft the Uber Uniques, and you're supposed to be able to get the spark from killing the Uber Lilith. And even though some players did not kill Uber Lilith, or even if they did kill the Uber Lilith, some people are not getting their spark still. Some people are getting double sparks. So it's very important that you actually try to utilize that when you can. So as far as the updates go, there are some that are more important than others, but I'm going to go ahead and go over some of them really quickly, and then I also want to go over the brand new bugs that got introduced into the game because Rogue is actually absolutely destroyed with the most recent update. So for starters, some of the things that got addressed over here, the cooldown reductions on these tempers have been buffed. One of them is kind of nice for the Barbarian over here, but some of these just got a buff here. Now on top of that, I mentioned that the sparks actually got changed, so some players didn't get the Resplendent Spark. Now, again, some people are getting extra bonus sparks. I logged in before making this video, and I had a free extra spark in my inventory. If you happen to have the option to just craft it, I would just go absolutely use it right now and craft it, because if it gets like kind of reverted, then you may lose out on a spark, because again, you're not supposed to get it, but again, if you want to take advantage of it, hey, be my guest. On top of that, as far as other changes in it, a lot of these are quality of life fixes, and some of the damage got actually changed. So there was one issue with the Dolmen Stone, like in terms of like, if you're wondering what's getting buffed and nerfed in this patch, well, pretty much most of these are going to be buffs to things that weren't functioning properly. So if you were a Druid player, the Dolmen Stone should actually function properly now. There's a couple other things that got changed here. Like these are pretty important, like the Spirit Boons Overload was physical damage instead of lightning. So if you have some sort of bonus to lightning, or if you're running like the Elements little thing that spins around you, yeah, it wasn't working properly because the damage tag was incorrect. So there's a lot of things where like things should have existed in the game before, but there's other changes, like the armor actually got changed over here, where they're mentioning that the armor cap is now displayed hovering over the armor. Now, some people are reporting that they're just getting like absolutely one-shotted from this brand new patch, so there could be some sort of bug because there's a lot more bugs going on, and they have actually said that we hear you guys on some of these. So another thing that's very nice here with this patch is the gold cost is actually getting reduced when you are masterworking your items. So at rank 12, it used to cost 10 million. Like that's pretty insane, right? And then now it's 2.5 million. But in the game, it is actually bugged, and it still shows 10 million, but it will still only cost you 2.5. But yeah, again, if you're updating it, the game should reflect it, and I'll show you guys some other problems that people are having. If you guys are having issues with crashing, that's another thing that I can maybe fix for you guys. On top of that, they are actually adding a lot more scattered prisms, so you're going to be able to get them off of treasure goblins, world bosses, as well as the butcher. So world bosses already dropped them, but now you get more. So overall, better quality of life. There's also another change with like the gems. When you pick them up, it kind of like shows you the number of like little like gem dust that you're getting. But that's like kind of like the big part of the update. Now, the more important part is, does your build actually not work? Because there's a lot of things that are kind of broken in the game after this update here. So first off, as far as the masterworking, so some people, you can't even access the masterworking. What you do need to do is you need to go to the alchemist and actually craft any of the things that convert to like abductite, you know, you can Ingolith, you convert any of them, and then your masterworking will be fixed. It's broken. I straight up logged in and masterworking just wasn't even on my character. Like, it was crazy. This is a major bug that really needs to be fixed because people are freaking out over this. I have a video tutorial down below that I will link in case you guys also need to fix this, but just talk to the alchemist. The video is not even 1 minute long, but definitely check it out if you're having that issue. Now, some people are also reporting that they lost all of their gold. This guy had 16 billion gold, and he just lost all of his gold. Now, some people are going to say, oh, well, he bought his gold online. You know, I don't know if that's the case, but I'm just trying to report this info to you guys, as well as trying to make a quick little summary as a Diablo partner, so I can send this to Blizzard to kind of let them know that they need to fix some of these things, unless, of course, like the masterworking thing they know about already. But for the most part, if you are missing out on gold, don't worry, some other people are also experiencing the same things. That's kind of what this video is for as well. But there's a very important thing if you're a rogue player here, because your builds basically are, you're wrecked. So this other person is having a issue where where their game is crashing. I saw a couple of different crashing reports, and if you are having this problem over here, there is a file located in your documents. If you're playing console, I don't know how to actually locate the files, but if you're playing on PC, locate that Diablo file and actually delete that file. That will actually make your game actually work, because you see there's a lot of people saying that it worked and you're getting a bunch of crashes. That can actually fix it. So a lot of people are saying, I killed Lilith, where's my spark, man? So some people are having issues. Again, I had a free spark. Some people have no spark. It's a bug, man. So just let you know, some people are also having these issues. A lot of people are also reporting issues on the Rogue. I mean, it is absolutely destroyed. So this person is saying Heartseeker is ruined over here, and his crossbow could shoot way faster. I don't know what the heck happened, but he lost half the attack speed. I can definitely confirm in video format that you can see this video by Rob over here, and I'm going to drop 2 videos because, you know, multiple people are having this issue where the rapid fire doesn't work. Like, watch how it shoots out. Rapid fire is supposed to shoot out like these explosive bolts, but like, look at where it's going. It's like going in a weird angle now, and you can see it's not supposed to do this. There's another video by another Rogue player over here, Lucky Luciano. The new patch bricked rapid fire over here, and it does not function properly. Look at what happens. It's like just going like making some crazy patterns and designs. What it's supposed to do is go straight. Now, sometimes it goes straight, sometimes it just kind of curves. It does its own thing. So if you're a Rogue player and you're playing that build, well, it's not going to be functioning. Someone says something about Heartseeker. I haven't seen video footage of that. Couldn't find it at the moment, but he's just reporting that his attack speed is ruined. But there's another thing with Rogue. The Shadow Clone no longer uses rapid fire. Just watch this clip over here for proof. Yeah, Rogue is destroyed. Now, Shadow Clone kind of sucks, I'm going to be real, but like, hey, if someone wants to play an off-meta build, it should work, right? So you can see when he uses rapid fire, the clone, it doesn't do anything. And, you know, again, Shadow Clone, not the top tier build, but right now, maybe it's time to go reroll and play the Broken Barbarian. But next up, we've got the other note over here where Helltide's threat bar is locked to max. Now, this is actually a good thing. It's a bug, but it required you to like log out of the game in the middle of the thing going down, and apparently that still actually works. So I mean, that would work in your benefit, but at the end of the day, that is actually something that players are reporting. So you could just finish the bar or relog in, but you actually would benefit more off of it just being locked at the max, because you get more of the elites to spawn, and it's actually worth it to keep the bug. It's worth it. Next up over here, this is someone saying that he can't select masterwork. Again, I already mentioned how to fix that. Just go to the recipe where you get to convert to like Abductite or Ingolith, and you'll be fine. And someone else over here and a couple other people said that the patch actually changed armor or the ability to take more damage, or they buffed the monsters. There are several people out here that are saying, now I'm just getting one-shotted left and right. Now, as far as I'm aware of, the only thing that got changed with armor is they changed the tooltip. But I'm gonna keep it real, just with Diablo 4, there's been so many bugs, man. Like, realistically, like, this game has more bugs than any of the other previous Diablo games that I'm aware of. And while it is unfortunate, at least people are reporting the same things. So if you are feeling the same way, like, you're just getting one-shotted. Now, if you're getting one-shotted by some of the shadow bosses in the pit, I mean, those generally one-shot. But people are saying specifically after the update. Is what's happening over here. And if people are getting a lot more crashes, again, that file, just go delete it. I just wanted to mention it. And then, like, this person got extra sparks. I got 1 extra spark. This person got extra sparks. So log in now, get your free sparks potentially. Incense no longer persists after your death. Now, this, I believe, was not in the patch notes, but I'm just trying to relay the information. This could be a bug, but nonetheless, it is actually something that some people are noticing. This is another thing that I'm mentioning, where in the masterwork, it says that it costs 10 million, but if you actually go through with it, it actually only costs 2.5. Another bug, but just trying to relay the information to you guys that it will only cost 2.5. So don't worry, it says it costs 10 mil, it's a bug, it's broken, whatever. Scoundrels Kiss, this is another thing, it's broken with a rogue, so it's with rapid fire again. So this person is saying with a lower item power, he's actually getting more ranks when he actually masterworks the item than a 925. I don't know how this is happening, but he's showing that they both started out with a +2, and then the lower one over here gained +2 when he actually masterworked it, while the other, it stayed at +2 when he masterworked crit it. Don't know how this happens, but man, the poor rogue with rapid fire, I feel bad for you guys, because yeah, Rogue wasn't already in like the best of spots, but nonetheless, that's what's happening. So if you have the Scoundrels Kiss, maybe wait until they update it, because I don't know if it will retroactively change some of the things that you masterwork. But if you're playing Rapid Fire right now anyways, don't play Rapid Fire until they fix the bug. So just save this item if you happen to get one, because it could be some sort of a bug. I don't know what is going on. There's also a bug with Frigid Fate and Storm Swell, and this is in a lot of builds. Heck, I run Frigid Fate in my build as well, and that is something that definitely should be looked at, because, well, it is something that's important for almost all Sorceress builds. Now, I'm not sure if the update caused this, but as far as I'm aware of, this was the testing was done today over here. You can see over at the date. So if you're running Frigid Fate, just know that it's not doing the proper damage, but they'll probably update this in the future with another bug fix where things are either additive and they're supposed to be multiplicative, even though they mentioned Bash was supposed to be additive, and then like everyone got really mad. The forums were on fire. They're like, guys, we're not going to nerf it. Guys, we're not going to nerf it. So I don't know. Honestly, at the end of the day, there are so many bugs with this game, and it's great that they are fixing it. I mean, to be fair, I mean, look at how many bug fixes actually got changed. That is massive. But they are probably going to have to update us again, maybe next week, with some fixes for Rapid Fire, because that thing, if it's not shooting in a straight line, dude, that thing is like unplayable. But nonetheless, that's the massive update, and well, it honestly broke the game in a lot of different ways. But that's what came out today. If I missed out on anything, let me know down below, because there's probably going to be a issue of other bugs that, you know, if we can report them, that's going to be the best solution to fixing them. But that's going to wrap up things. If you guys enjoyed the video, drop a like on it. If you're new here, hit subscribe, from the bell if you want to be up to date on Diablo and more gaming stuff. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.